think I'm only gonna be here for a little bit longer. Can't get any worse, man. Here we are. Woo! Come on, boo. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So today I am back up in my hometown of Conifer, Colorado. I decided to come home and watch the Broncos game with my family. But before the game started, I thought, you know, it's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Let's go on a hike. So I brought one of my best friends here, man. She's been with me for her entire life. Not my entire life, but Boo, say hi. Come here, puppy. Hi. This is Boo. She's an Australian Shepherd. And the fun thing about Boo is she is actually inbred. She is a product of a mom and a son. But I guess with dogs, it's not as big of a concern. Or I have no idea, but she's our special little baby. Anyway, this is a fun trail that I've been hiking ever since high school. So, man, 8-10 years ago. And I actually haven't done it in about 4 or 5 years. So I thought, you know, what a heck of a time to come up and do this. Again, we're just counting down the nice weekends until it starts snowing and getting cold. So once, you know, while it's still beautiful outside, I figured, let's get out, let's do some hiking, get some exercise. Hopefully we don't see any bears, or some deer might be kind of cool. Some little wildlife might be kind of cool, but Boo Boo, are you being my little guard dog? Yes, you're being my little guard dog. And what an incredible dog too. She, you never really have to pay attention to where she is. She's just always right there. She's always within like 10 feet of you. So you can go on these long hikes and forget about her for half an hour and she's still within, you know, within throwing a rock distance, if that makes any sense. So this trail, I'm not really sure how long it is, and I'm not really sure what the elevation gain is, but if I had to approximate, I would say it's probably 2 miles to the top and maybe 800 feet, 1,000 feet elevation gain. The other thing I totally forgot about until I was walking up here, this is the time of the year that all the aspen trees start changing colors, so it's super beautiful around here. A lot of these haven't quite changed color yet, so maybe here in a couple days they'll be even, you know, even brighter. So if you take a look, that's where we're going. Going to the top of that mountain over there. I don't know, is there any climbers out there? Can anybody tell me what they think that is? I think it's like, I don't know, it looks 800 feet. I don't know, man. Elevation gain. I'm so bad with this kind of stuff, but all right, we gotta cross this stream somehow. Taking a shortcut. Trail goes up there, but nah, we're mountain men today, huh, Boo? We be exploring. Oh, we have to cross the stream. Well, Boo, this might be kind of interesting. A little wet. Yeah. Oh, no problem at all. Look at us. Oh. All right, Boo, this is the last of the easy stuff. We've just been going up this kind of groomed trail. But this is the part where it actually starts going uphill. And there's where we're going, all the way up. But here's our first big incline. And Boo's slowing down. Come on, puppy. Come on. You good? You smelling something, or are you just tired? Yeah? Okay, let's do this, Boo. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Little workout. Today I got about a 15-pound pack, so nothing too crazy, but falling behind, baby. What's going on? He's getting old. She used to beat me up this hill. Consider taking my jacket off, but I think that's a bad idea, actually. Yeah, that first little hill was steep and I got hot, but all right, keep going. Let's do it, boo-boo. Nothing like a silicone bag taste water, huh? Or whatever that bag's made out of. Water's good though. Alright, so we just arrived to one of the coolest spots on the mountain. When we were in high school, me and 3 or 4 of my best friends came up here and found this spot, and we turned it into one of the coolest little like campground getaways that was kind of nearby home, right? So just to give you an idea, this log here used to run this way, and there was a big old stump. In fact, that one right there, sitting here, and it was a bench that ran all along here. We had another bench that ran like this, and then we had a fire pit right here in the middle. You can still kind of see the dugout, the circular dugout. In fact, it's right where that sunspot is. That's kind of cool. But so there was that, and then we had a big old lean-to right here. It was like it angled down this way, and the opening was right here. So it was like a 6-foot opening, and you can actually still see all the branches and the sticks and everything that we used to make the lean-to. But yeah, so it's not here anymore. One last thing. But anyway, so under this rock, we put these all here because that's where we used to store like cigars and alcohol and all sorts of stuff as kids that we weren't supposed to have. We'd hide it under these rocks, and then we'd close it off with sticks so that anybody that came up here wouldn't be able to find it. Well, unfortunately that happened anyway. So we came up here one night. We had one night up here, had an unbelievable time. It was such a blast. But so that very next morning, we're all hungover and we went back to my house. But we had left some stuff up here, like coats and whatnot, so we came back up here to get it. And we noticed the whole place had just been completely demolished, just as you see it now. I mean, you can barely even tell that it's there. Well, so we rode my ATV up this hill and down around through the neighborhood. And some guy was out on his porch, and he came off of his porch with a shotgun and just and aimed it at us. And we were like, whoa, what the hell, dude? Come on, boo. And my buddy Ryan had a hatchet. That's all he had. He had a hatchet, and he was like, dude, if this guy tried to do anything, I was gonna hatchet him. Hatchet versus shotgun. Not sure what would win, but that's the story of what was the coolest place on earth. Anyway, here we are. Another pretty steep little section here. How you doing, puppy? You getting tie-tie? Man, she is not as energetic as she used to be. When I was coming up here years and years ago, she'd be down in the woods, up on the hill, I mean, running everywhere. This is the first time that I've actually seen her walking on the trail like this and behind me. She always has to be in front. So, I guess just doggies getting older. That's what it is. We're all getting older. That's why it's good to get up here and live it up while you can. Someday you won't be able to do this. Want to take a breather? Then we're gonna stop and take a breather. Hey, Booby, you want some water? Look. No? Guess not. Oh, you my Booby. Up here sometimes I really do have to wonder, because when she hears something, not always is it it's like a little squirrel or a chipmunk or a bird. Hey. Could be mountain lion, could be bear, and really all I have on me right now is a knife. So if something were to happen, I don't know, man. Hopefully I have arms so I can use my cell phone and call somebody. Because I don't know if I'd make it out of that. But a while back, we had heard rumor that there was actually a mama bear up here with their 2 cubs. And it's actually really dangerous to be hiking up here because a mama bear is really protective of her cubs. So, whoa, come on, baby. So luckily I never encountered them, but I do have to say, we saw them at my parents' house. Saw them in the yard a couple times. So I knew the rumors were true. So this is the first little saddle. This is kind of a little resting point. I mean, I don't know. I think this would be another great place to camp, honestly. Have this kind of southeaster facing, I don't know what I'm saying. Southern facing hill, I should say. This is beautiful. All right, Boo, that enough of a breather? You ready to go? You ready to go to the top? Speak. Speak. It's like, I'm way too tired. I'm not doing that. But anyway, there's the top. Don't have that much further to go. But I always get lost. When I'm coming down, I can never get back to this saddle. I know it sounds ridiculous and my skills should definitely be a little bit more on point than that, but I always end up going down like through the forest and I eventually find that trail, but can never come straight back down to the saddle. I don't know, it's like hidden or something. But anyway, we're going to the top. The other thing that I did fail to mention, at that first saddle, that is where the trail ends. So now it's just rough it up any way you like. Just always go up. That's the goal here. Keep ascending. Hey, Boo, look. What's that? Is that the top? Did we almost make it to the top, baby? Oh, I love you. I love you. All right, only a little bit more. Okay, you ready? All right, last stretch, here we go. Anybody got bouldering gear? I don't. Might be a fun little bouldering thing. I know some people would probably like it. Never actually done it. So, if anybody wants to teach me how to boulder, HMU, hit me up. All right, man. All right, we got one last little break. Wipe the sweat from my face. All right, here we go. Whoop. Come on, baby. We're here. Boo Boo, come here. Oh. We made it. We're not quite very tip top. Very tip top's right there. But we did it. Right on. Boo. Boo Boo. Oh, let's wait till we get to the top. Come on, puppy. Here we are. Woo! Wow. We made it. We are here. Highest point on this mountain. And of course there's an epic rock for it too. If you get to the top of the mountain, it's just like a little dirt hill. It's not nearly as epic as this, just a big rock, dude. Hey, Boo Boo, high five, sit. Can you sit? And can you high five? Shake, 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 shake. She doesn't know that one. Give me your paw. High five. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Just to give you some perspective of exactly where I am right now. Right through there where it's flat, the horizon, that's looking a little south of Denver, so maybe like Highlands Ranch, Castle Rock area. That right there is Pikes Peak, the mountain in the very, very distance there. At the base of Pikes Peak is Colorado Springs. Let's see, you can see all the forest fires around here, which is very unfortunate, very sad. But anyway, this is Highway 126 that you can see running through there. That's the Buffalo Creek fire. Came through. Buffalo Creek fire kind of wraps around over onto that far hill. The close hill right here, that was the High Meadow fire. Anyway, if you look right through there, maybe you can't see it on the GoPro, but there's a really jagged rock. At the base of that is Wellington Reservoir. And then way off in the distance there, in front of Pikes Peak, but it's like an opposite Pikes Peak. I don't know what that mountain's called, but that's where the Hayman fire was. And then back over this direction, all the way up over there over the top, that is Rosalie Peak, which is a 13,000 foot mountain. And then, can't see it from here, but just beyond that is Mount Evans, which is a 14er. Kind of right in our backyard. But anyway, Boo, what do you say we go exploring? Let's do it, puppy. So as I walk over to the other side here, I have to tell you, from this mountain, you can actually see it from our house. So, likely, or similarly, from this mountain, you can see my house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. I've got a hammock with me, so I'm gonna wave that hammock around like a giant flag and see if I can't get my mom and dad to see me up on top of this mountain through some binoculars, or I don't know. We'll ask them when we get back. First I have to find my house. I have to see my house in order for them to see me, right? If I can't see my house, how are they gonna see me, huh? You know? Anyway, Ryan White, I'm not sure if you watch these things. I have a good friend of mine named Ryan White. He lives right there. If you look, there's a house up on top of that hill. He's like one or two over. Anyway, cool story, bro. All right, getting out of here. Come on, boo-boo. There's the tree. So this dead tree is the only dead tree you can see from my parents' house. So this is where you have to stand in order for them to be able to see you, I think. Right through here, there's a green roof, all the way over there on the hill. This my parents' house. And this is the dead tree that they can see. So, what I am going to do is I'm gonna hang this hammock. I'm gonna call them, see if they can see me. So cool, man. I just got off the phone with my mom and dad, and they could see me up here. They could see me waving, they could see me throwing the hammock in the air, and I can actually see them out on the deck. And so, I don't know, maybe it's just kind of fun. But Boo-Boo, what do you think of that? All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go set up this hammock and relax a little bit, maybe get a cool picture in or something. So, oh, I've never found one of these on purpose. But I just stumbled across one. Boo-Boo, look what you got. Look at this. What is that? What is that? Let's say JCMD, so probably Jefferson County. No idea. RM2, 1977. It's pretty cool. So in 1977, they put that there, and it's called a geotag. And what they did is, somebody decided back in the 70s or 80s, or I don't know, whenever that was, 60s maybe, to geographically map the entire United States and maybe even the world, but I know the United States for sure. But anyway, so they put all these markers down And just like geocaching or like a really cool scavenger hunt, you can go all around the United States and search for these things. And I mean, you can find out the exact GPS coordinates. You just have to have some sort of GPS device that you can plug the coordinates into. And it brings you within 10, 15 feet of them. But anyway, that's the first one that I've stumbled across on accident like that. So pretty sweet. I feel pretty cool. I feel like I did something even though I wasn't trying to do it. All right. See how my knees are doing. Ugh. Thank you guys so much for coming on this with me, man. I don't know if anybody wants to watch this or even if anybody cares to watch it, but this is something fun, man. This is just something I like to do, and if nothing else, I'm doing it for myself so I can watch it here in a couple years and just look back, man, because I have so many memories up here, so much fun, so many fun times. So, I want to be able to look back on this stuff. I hope some of you guys enjoy it as well, though. And if you want to come up here with me, HMU. All right, now I gotta find a place to hang this hammock. I want to take, the main goal of this is I want to take a really epic photo. I'm not really looking to actually stay that long and sleep or anything, but I've just been carrying this thing around. Ugh. Honestly, yeah, I just wanted to take a really cool picture, so. I don't know, dude. All right, I'm gonna put the camera away until I find a spot, and then I'll let you guys know. Dude, I can't find a place to put this. We are at the top of the mountain. It's not supposed to be any trees at the top of the mountain. Maybe. All right, I think we finally got the hammock set up. Check out this. And this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery on the side of these rocks here. Found a tree, tree one, and then actually I just tied around these rocks. I don't know, it's a little sketchy, but I don't plan on being here all day, so I think it'll work for now. What's even sketchier about it is as I put weight on it, this whole rock tips up. Check this out. Well, maybe I can see that. But I think it's locked in there well enough that I should be good. But I know there's a lot of hammock nuts out there, so just in case anybody's wondering, this is a Humminbird hammock. Boop, boop, boop. And there's that. And then to tie it up, I just did on this right here, essentially just tied a little bowline knot there with a loop, and then I ran this back to make a slip knot around the tree. And then I made another loop here, another bowline knot. And then the Humminbird hammock has this little, they call them carabiners, but it's really just like a fancy slip knot kind of thing. Anyway, same thing over here. Got another bowline knot, loop, slip knot, and then bowline knot here to this Humminbird hammock carabiner, as they call it. So, yeah, I guess now it's time to relax. See, this is not my first time in it. First time in the hammock, you always have to be a little, a little concerned that things aren't gonna go exactly as planned. But looks like we're good. Watching that rock, man, it's kind of scary. But gosh. She's coming for us. Ah! Hi, baby. She got us. You want to come hang out in the hammock with us, don't you? You wish you could come hang out with me, don't you? Oh, Bubba dog. Now you got all this energy, now that you're not rock climbing, huh? When you were rock climbing, you were a little lazy. Yes, you were a little quiet. That's the boo I know. Hi, puppy. Oh, yes. Watch this. The only way that we really know how to shut her up is to say this. Go outside if you're gonna bark like that. She's like, but But I am outside. But I am outside. What do you mean outside if I'm a bug like that? What do you mean? This is so cool here, right on the edge of this cliff, just hanging out with my puppy. I think I'm only gonna be here for a little bit longer. Can't get any words in. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for this one. Really, the hike down's gonna be the same as the hike up, so there's really nothing interesting. And then I'm gonna go watch a football game with my parents at my parents' house. So there's really not a whole lot to the rest of the day other than just kind of hanging out and relaxing. A lot like what I'm doing right now. Any final words from the puppy? Wait, you got any final words? You got anything you want to say? Guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this one, and until next time, we will see you later. Cowboy! I don't have any apples for you. I should have grabbed something for him. This is my dad. This is my mim. Mim Mim.